welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and you know what? In today's video, today is the first anime video I have done in quite a while. So, what's up? If you guys don't know, I used to make a lot of anime videos, but then the whole Copa incident happened, and truth be told, because of that, I was worried that my content being that it's like anime and Star Wars and stuff, I thought I was gonna get flagged for it because it could be seen as childish. You know, the topics in my video could be seen as childish, even though I don't consider them childish. But because of that, I stopped making anime videos and went on an anime hiatus, not only here on the channel, but also because of that, because I wanted to spend more time on making videos, I of course stopped watching anime. In fact, I'm like 7 episodes behind on My Hero Academia. I'm behind on Black Clover. And of course, I was behind on One Punch Man Season 2. With that said, now we have a whole new incident in the world here. I'm not going to really talk about it, but you know, everyone is isolated right now. Going crazy. And because of that, I decided, you know what? Today's a good day to catch up on some anime. So, I think it was last week, I started watching it, and I binge watched it, and I've been watching 2-3 episodes every single day, and I finished the entire season of One Punch Man Season 2. And I want to talk about my thoughts and reactions into it. Mostly, I want to talk about the animation, and mostly in today's video, that's what this video is going to be. Today's video is mostly going to be about the animation, because that's a huge topic when it comes to One Punch Man Season 2. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I don't consider One Punch Man the pinnacle of anime, okay? I just don't. I do highly recommend it, and I do hold it as the pinnacle of animation. In terms of storytelling and stuff like that, I just, it doesn't beat Naruto or Hunter x Hunter. Dragon Ball is even better in story half the time than One Punch Man. Or at least One Punch Man Season 1. We're going to get into Season 2 in a second. But when it came to One Punch Man Season 1, I really enjoyed myself. I really loved One Punch Man Season 1. I saw it in both English dub and Japanese. What I usually do is I usually watch an anime that I'm interested in English first. Then go to the Japanese halfway point if I'm really interested in it. And then watch both Japanese and English dub if I really, really like it. That's what I tend to do. And I loved One Punch Man. I don't think it was the greatest anime of all time. I know a lot of people hold it as that. I do consider it more of a comedy anime, and it didn't really have much of a story structure. It was mostly episode structured after episode. Sure, you could argue that it had a story structure. After all, we did learn about Saitama and about Genos and how his backstory is basically someone destroyed his family. He became an android, a robot, whatever, and he wants to, of course, avenge his family, and he becomes Saitama's student to do that. And the whole thing about him being stronger. It's just interesting. So there is a story there. You can make a story out there. But mostly it was episode after episode, just really cool stuff going on every single episode. Which is great, but it's not like a whole story structure. That would change in Season 2, which I am actually really happy about. But what I really enjoyed about One Punch Man Season 1 is the animation was gorgeous. Not only was it gorgeous, but what the jokes that they were able to pull off, I've never seen jokes like this. Okay, I have before, but I've never seen them pulled off quite like this. One Punch Man Season 1 had fantastic animation, and the jokes that they were able to pull off with that animation was even better. When you don't get just, word animation, but you get the visual jokes as well, visual humor as well, visual comedy as well with One Punch Man Season 1. And that's why I consider One Punch Man for a very long time. It's just a fantastic comedy anime. Not the pinnacle of animes like, I don't know, Naruto, for example. But it is fantastic. I will say that. With that out of the way, I heard about One Punch Man Season 2 animation drop. I was disappointed by it. Everyone was disappointed by One Punch Man Season 2 animation drop. What can I say after I've seen the entire season? What can I say about the animation? So, first off, the one that I did watch, I didn't watch it when it was airing, of course. I typically watch the Japanese, and I haven't yet. I'm going to. Probably mostly because of this whole isolation thing. I have the time to do it. But I did just watch the English dub version of One Punch Man Season 2. Just to see it, just to see the story, just to see how it was. And truth be told, from what I can see, it's better than what happened to Dragon Ball Super. In fact, I would go as far as saying all of One Punch Man Season 2 was better than Dragon Ball Super's animation anyway. And when you come down to animation should be just movement, but even the art style, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I love Dragon Ball Super. I love Dragon Ball. But when it came to Dragon Ball Super, the art style is so different from Dragon Ball Z that, I don't know, I think One Punch Man's art style, even in Season 2, is better than the Dragon Ball Super animation. Better than the Dragon Ball Super art style. That's just my own opinion on it. I think it's way better than that. With that said, I did notice the change. There are thinner lines, sloppier lines drawn, chaotic movement, not as fluent as it was in Season 1. But really, at the end of the day, I've seen worse. I've seen worse from Dragon Ball Super. In fact, almost all of Dragon Ball Super. In fact, I'd even go as far as saying the tournament arc in Dragon Ball Super is worse than the animation I saw from One Punch Man Season 2. And that's just my opinion. But I will say this. If you really are worried about the animation drop, and if that is the only reason why you aren't watching the show, well, I understand that problem, but I highly recommend you watch the show. I highly recommend you watch the show because the animation is not as bad as everyone says it was. Granted, the first trailer was bad. They even had blockout moments in the first trailer. Some people will argue, oh, that was to create hype and suspense. No, it was because they didn't have anything done. That's just my own opinion on that. But with that said, I absolutely loved One Punch Man Season 2 animation. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you guys think about animation, especially compared to the Dragon Ball Super problems that we had in the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Now, with that said, another thing I want to ask you guys is, you see, I only saw Season 2 in English dub. I haven't seen it in Japanese yet. I probably will go see it because I have the time. Let me know down in the comments below because I'm really curious. In terms of storytelling and dialogue, is it better? Because sometimes, not always, but sometimes the dialogue in Japanese is better than the dialogue in English dub. Not always, and in fact, Like something like with a newer anime, like for example My Hero Academia and Black Clover, the English dubs are at par, if not better, in terms of the speech and the words and everything in that regard. So let me know if it would even be worth it, because you know, I don't mind the voices and everything. The voices are different. I don't care about that. What I actually mean is the storytelling, is the dialogue better than the dialogue from, the English dub. Because, in my opinion, at least with My Hero Academia and like Black Clover, there wasn't really a difference. I don't think there'd be a difference here either. But let me know if there is a difference. Okay, I'm actually really am curious about that. With that said, I absolutely loved One Punch Man Season 2, and in my next video, I'm going to be doing a Season 2 absolute full review of the entire season. With that said, something that I really liked about this season is that it actually has some type of a story to tell, which is a lot different from, of course, Season 1. This story was kind of hinted at in Season 1, but I feel like we definitely got a chance to dive into it. With that said, those are my thoughts. I absolutely loved One Punch Man Season 2. Plan to do a review for it in my next video, in my next anime video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of my questions down in the comments below. Answer them. What did you think about the show? Stuff like that. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out. Bye.